YouTube, JThomas1310 here, giving you a review on the Two Brothers Racing exhaust S1R full system with the carbon fibre muffler for the Yamaha YZF-R3 2015 model. So I've been asked sort of give my thoughts about the exhaust since I've had that on my bike now for several months, and also as to why I actually did choose to actually pick that exhaust over the other ones that were available for the R3. So one of the main reasons I did actually choose the Two Brothers exhaust is actually previous experience with TBR. I had that on a R15 and did go with that one only because it was the only option for an exhaust for that bike, and I was really impressed with the exhaust. So it was a known brand to me, which I was incredibly happy about. So I did look at the Yoshimura R77 and also the Akrapovic, or however it's pronounced, full system stainless steel. So I was going to originally choose Akrapovic, but there was actually a delay with them coming out. They were meant to actually have full stock at the time of the release for the R3, so you can order your bike with it all there already installed to ride off, putting the first K on it, but they were out of stock, so that gave me a chance to look around for an exhaust. So the Two Brothers Racing exhaust actually wasn't available in Australia. I did a bit of twisting to get it into Australia. It was quite pricey to do that, at about $1,400 Australian to get it in. I think on their website it was about $800 to $900 US, so with shipping it into Australia it's not too bad, and it is actually the only exhaust in Australia. Or when it came in it was, I'm not sure now, but it is the only one on an R3 in Australia, and I'm very impressed with it. It's been a great exhaust, it just sounds amazing. It does have a nice little flame and pop when you're getting into it, which is a very nice little factor to it when you get up it. You can see it's a very nice sound, and I have noticed a nice little power gain to it, which is another reason why I did go with the S1R exhaust, as it was a 2 horsepower gain on the technical data from Two Brothers Racing, whereas the Akrapovic was only a 1 horsepower gain. So it was a big deciding factor, to see a noticeable difference in power, where most exhaust systems for the smaller bikes you change and you don't really get much of a change. Weight reduction I noticed a lot after putting the exhaust on and parking the bike the first time. It was a lot lighter to move. I think it dropped about 7 kilos off the stock exhaust, being the full system stainless and then the carbon back. So with the R77 Yoshi, when I was looking at trying to find technical data for it, there was actually nothing I could find online giving it specs, which is one reason why I shied away from the R77. Plus I did do a bit of searching and on YouTube, listening to some people's exhausts, and it just didn't sound that great for both the Yoshi and also the Akrapovic. Where then you can check out Two Brothers Racing's website, and they've actually got the dyno run of the R3 with the exhaust, and then basically you could sell these bikes just by listening to that video. But even with any video footage of that exhaust, it doesn't justify the sound of this thing roaring as you're riding it. So just did a little pop then. It's usually once you get to about 7,000 revs and getting on it, and then upshift or downshift, you'll get the flame shoot out the back. It is only a yellow flame, as it is only running 98 premium. But you'd probably get a nice blue GP flame if you put some race fuel into the bike. happening for me right now through the microphone. Jeez. Rush hour traffic can be a bit crazy. But I definitely recommend the Two Brothers Racing exhaust. So if you're a tech head, you know, the technical data is you know, saying it's thumbs up the top exhaust for it. I'm not sure if there's been others that have come out since. There's probably a few lesser known brands that have come out for it. I just love the look of the exhaust and the sound. That's just made this bike a lovely bike to ride. So if you've got an R3, I suppose it doesn't really matter what exhaust you get as long as you're happy with it. And you know, like I said, it's probably not going to make too much of a difference in power between them all. So basically it's whatever style you really want, and to make your bike look like yours. I do definitely recommending the TBR. There's not too many in Australia. I do like having the only one so far. It's J Thomas 1310. Thanks for tuning in, and that's my review on Two Brothers Racing exhaust.